This is my Ozark Trail 16 by 16 3-bedroom tent. This is my first video, and the reason I'm doing it is because I went to Walmart to buy the yellow and brown version, I think it was, of this tent, and they were sold out. Nobody could tell me really what was going on. Upon further investigation, when I went home, I found out that this is the tent that superseded the old tent. So I'm one of the first ones to own it, I guess, and I haven't seen any videos on it, so I just wanted to post a video in case anyone's thinking about buying it. I paid less than $300 for this from Walmart, and that included shipping and handling. I'm going to try and remember everything that I really liked about this. I consider myself a somewhat experienced camper. I'm camping a lot the past few years and love it. I'm coming out of a Coleman Elite 8 tent, and never thought I'd own anything other than Coleman, so this was a big risk for me, but so far I'm pretty happy. For 7 days now. The first night started out in the teens, and we've had all kinds of rain and winds, and you can see today we're still having gusts, but we're packing up to leave today. This tent does have an air conditioning vent on this room, and it also has one over on this room. And one of the things that's real important to me in every tent is that it has an electrical port, because I do camp with electric. What I did here was I did lay down tarps underneath because I knew we had the rain coming, and also, if I remember correctly, this bathtub flooring is not quite as thick as my Coleman's, so it had me nervous. I do have a dog, so I just wanted to give it extra protection. I bought 3 8x10 tarps, and you can see how much they kind of are jumping out. On the coolers are sitting on tarps over here. I just laid them down in an L shape, and then I had a 5x8 tarp, and that's what you see here in the patio. I might get another 8x10 next time because the rain was just ridiculous. The way the gutters work, the water collects right here, and then how this is flapping up in the wind, the water will spill over. So had I had an 8x10 tarp, I might have stayed on the tarp more and not gone underneath. You can kind of see I have somewhat of a river run through here, but again, I'm in here for 7 days, so excuse the mess. This is the screen room where one of the air conditioning ports are. It is a good size. I had a recliner sitting in here, and all of my stuff, because I really couldn't take it out because it's been raining and windy. So I've had all my kitchen stuff, and I've been really impressed. I laid down furniture pads. I bought 4 8x10 furniture pads and laid those down, and that's what that black is. I will say there was damage. There's a hole right here, and then I also had, I don't know if you can see, it's pretty dark, but there's 3 holes I had to patch in here and 1 in the other room on the floor. Now, they do send you a patch kit with it for the flooring, which was nice. I didn't have to spend any money on that, so I went ahead and patched that. But I'm going to contact Walmart about this. Even with all the rain, I did not have any water come in the tent with this hole, and there's a little one right there too. So I was impressed, but I don't want to have holes in my tent, and I don't want to fix it unless I know they want me to keep it. So I'm waiting on that. These windows are beautiful. They're just huge, and you have a couple of those around the tent. The way these windows work is you do pull up and attach this around that, and you can zip the windows up. I love these windows. I love that screen room. It is so airy. It was nice with all the rain to have a place to go. Oh, sorry. This is what I'm using as my dog room. Got the dog cots out and extra furniture pads down, and it worked really well for her. I was originally going to make this the bedroom, but there's no air conditioning vent in here, so I'm still kind of debating what I'll do here. I kind of like this setup. And then this is the bedroom, and it does have the door. I have a queen-size cot down there, and then 2 queen-size air mattresses. And you can see it's basically wall-to-wall. I do have enough room for a little table and the heater that we had to use. That is a magnetic light, and I think it was only like $10 on Amazon. It's Coleman brand. Love it. It works so perfect above the bed right there. Not enough weight to pull down, but enough light that you can see what you need to do at night. Then we just set the TV up right here, the laptop. I thought this, on my Coleman I had pockets, and I just knew I needed to have pockets again. I absolutely love them. This one has it on every single wall and every single room, so it's really nice. You can see there are doors. They fold back just with these regular clips. And the bathtub flooring is all the way throughout, except right here. And I didn't even realize this at the time when I purchased it until I got it. And I love it, but it's got little seams running through, holes running through, so you can run your surge protectors or electric through the different rooms. And it does that on all the corners. And I never really thought about that feature, but it's really nice because if you did have the doors closed, you could still run electric to all the different rooms. So that was a nice surprise to me. It does have a loop right here in this room. This is the only one to hang a light. And I'm assuming that's because the connector's up there, the real heavy part of the tent, where the other ones don't have that. So it would be just extra weight pulling on your screen. You really won't want that. I did want to mention, I've tried setting this tent up. This is the second time I've set it up. The first time I had an issue because I was on a hill and thought maybe it was just because I was on a hill, but I can't get this corner leg to go down, and I'm on flat ground now. You can't really see it, but it won't go all the way down the ground. So what I had to do is put the cooler over here and then put some weight in the corner on the inside. Not really a big deal. Like I said, I've been in 10 to 15 sustained, 25 to 30 gusts, I think, and then today I'd say we're probably at 15 to 20 gusts. And it hasn't had any issues because you're staked down so well everywhere else. And then I just put the weight here. But what it does do is when you go to try and zip up this door right here, it won't zip around. Well, it did, but you can see it's kind of pulling on it. I don't understand exactly what's happening. I don't know if that's a malfunction. I feel like that leg should be longer than the rest because of where it is. But I'll talk to Walmart about that, or Ozark Trail, whoever they put me in touch with about that too. This pole right here, I didn't really know what to think of that when I first saw it, but it actually has stayed up pretty well. Even with my dog being tied out here, she got wrapped up in it a couple times, but not bad. When it did fall down one time, I had my guy lines tied out like you see here, and even with that, this tarp stayed up just fine, even with the pole being knocked over. So the guy lines on this tent, I'm very impressed. They have them everywhere. You see, here's another one. But they're black, so I ran some rope lighting around them to kind of mark them for everyone. This tent is just huge. You can see my bed protruding over there. And here's all my guy lines again. This tent just worked great for me. I would buy it again. I'm very happy with this purchase. And I'd be happy to answer any questions because I'm sure I'm forgetting things, but this had all the features I was looking for in a tent. And even though it wasn't Coleman, went ahead and gave it a try. Figured for $300, it's what I was looking for. Give it a try. And I'm really, really happy with it after 7 days. I've never been on a 7-day trip, especially in this kind of weather. And I'm absolutely impressed. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to respond. Good luck. Enjoy your camping season.